the standing water where the drivers lose all grip and the potential to go off into the barriers until there's a red flag and a decision from race control. Lando Norris will have to stay out there.
Did the McLaren go round?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's Lando Norris. A rouge and up to a radion. Lando Norris has had a big off.
There's a lot of standing water. He's now back in the line. Oh, I see it. It just started to wander into an oversteer, and they had to correct it.
We're down to the last 40 seconds. Right, who's going to get this as George Russell now sets the fastest first sector.
Supreme skills and bravery going on out here. These are sketchy conditions on those tyres. Wow, I'm massively impressed with this.
Now, hang on a minute. George Russell, half a second quicker than Lewis Hamilton through the first sector. Have Williams put on and found a new set of tyres, maybe, new set of intermediates that he can go out on and do a out lap and then a flying push lap right at the end? Is George Russell potentially going to be the star of qualifying here as Esteban Ocon goes 7th fastest for the Alpine?
And Verstappen 2/10 up on Hamilton in the first sector, way quicker than Bottas.
Bottas a 34.2 in that first sector as well, 33.5s for Vettel and for Gasly as we watch Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. It's a 55.0 in the middle sector for George Russell. That is a very fine middle sector in these conditions. George Russell could be on for pole position here in Spa for the first in his career in a Williams, and I'm not lying about that one in the slightest, although Lewis Hamilton a 10th up on Russell in the middle sector. Just get it through the bus stop chicane, George. Try and straight line it, get to the line, and we'll see what happens after that. Across the line goes George Russell. It's provisional pole for the Williams and George Russell. Now, Lewis Hamilton will be next to cross the line to try and catch him. Hamilton's had 101 poles. He can't deny George Russell here in Spa this afternoon. Russell is still on provisional pole. Perez can't deny him. Verstappen has had an excellent middle sector. He can.
Yes, Verstappen's going fast enough to just sneak ahead of Russell. What a lap from George Russell. But Verstappen's still got to make it through the final two apexes. He's done that nicely.
And now it's the charge to the line for Max Verstappen. It's going to come up quickly. Is it going to come up quickly enough for pole? Yes, it is. Verstappen denies George Russell. It is Red Bull on pole. You can hear the Dutch fans cheer that one. As we red flag the race with a race win if we can't get going again. And with two full laps completed, race control has now decided it is time to go back to the pit lane again because conditions haven't improved. They'll be monitoring the radio, they'll be looking at the pictures themselves, they'll be getting instant feedback from Bernd Mailander and Michael Massey and his team.